ほら、ルフィ、今一緒に海賊になる仲間を探してるんだ。
Hello guys, welcome to my channel The Wandering Zoro, your go-to destination for anime-related content. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest videos. In today's video, we're going to be diving into part 1 of the series What If Izuku Rose from Outcast to Savior and King of a Legendary Empire. So be sure to stick around until the end, and let's get started. Flashback. Why do you hurt me? Because you're quirkless nobody. You have no one on your side. I ashamed to call you my Oni-chan. Just give up Deku before it's getting worse. You can thinking after we came back. Carefully decide it before we return. As they left him behind while laughing, and Izuku still suffer all of beaten by his former childhood friends. Izuku. I can't living like this anymore. All people I know, they turn their back on me, even them too. As Izuku, he's trying to move his body, but because of pain they caused leaving him struggle, but he saw a man who showed up to him before he was out of mind. Izuku, help. Over. Right now Izuku Yagi, or should I say Izuku Midoriya, who is now the Emerald Knight who protected Princess and Crimson Empire by demons who tried to conquer this land. And this land filled with magic, and this land can see their status as Izuku was one of the most potential person in this land. Izuku's status. Strength, S+. Speed, S+. Potential, S. Intelligence, S+. Endurance, S+. Magic, element manipulation. Magic tier, S. And they believed S+ tier was the highest ranking. Inspired by questism. Why he moved from Japan? Well, the one who Izuku saw, it was his biological dad. Hisashi Midoriya, the royal knight who served only king and queen. He came to Japan for finding his lost son, aka Izuku. He learned out he had a child with woman named Inko Yagi who was cheating with Tashinori Yagi aka All Might, and after he rescued his son, he sued Yagi and UA teacher. Nizu also with childhood friend's parent for neglected, abused and emotional stress they caused to his son. As they realized their mistake, they tried to approach him, but with restraint order make them couldn't do that. As for Inko, she refused to give her son to Hisashi. Hut with evidence made her right was revoked, and All Might couldn't do anything since that time he was injured by his nemesis. Kids begged him for not take Izuku away from him, but he told them F off, and take Izuku left. They reap what they sow. As for UA teacher, Nizu, they ignored him because they didn't have a time for their nephew, but they regretted for left Izuku, and now they're more focused on child who abandoned by their family, and trying their best for helping them, as they couldn't do for Izuku. Let's get back to Izuku. Right now he's having a best life with everyone adored him and saw his valued. And Izuku swore to protect them and gain a lot of respect from King, even they granted him to become a next heir of Empire. And he has a group too, and all of them are princess aka Crimson's princesses. And now he's training as a dairy life with his father while his group was watching them inside building. Hisashi, your movements are very good. Your eyesight has become sharper than before. Izuku, thank you dad, but one day I'll surpass you. As for Izuku's princesses, Stella, and today Izuku also great as always. Mio, Oni-chan is the best. Rias, no one stronger than him in this empire except for his father. Urza, I want to train with him. Kushina, that mean you could spend your time with him, just two of you. Pyra, yeah, and we know you use the excuse like this to spend your time with him. Stella, but he had a great potential to become stronger. Rias, I doubt no one have potential equal to him. Mio, Oni-chan is someone who becomes strongest after all. While the 6 princesses were chatting happily, the father and son were training swordsman skill, and they heard someone call them. Soldier, sir. Hisashi, what? Soldier. The Majesty want all of you come to meet him right now. Izuku, really? But what's happening? Soldier. We don't know, sir, but seem like he read something, and then he order us to call you sir. Hisashi, got it, we'll go right away. Soldier. Yes, sir. Stella, what's happening? Izuku. I don't know, but we have to find out. As Izuku and his father along with group, they went to meet King in the room. King. Oh, you came, huh? Izuku, my king. King. Hey, you are my son-in-law, now you should call me father already. Stella. Why do you call us suddenly? King. Honestly, I didn't expect you to be here. Mio, what's happening, dad? King. Well, do you remember Nizu? Izuku, Uncle Nizu, huh? King. Well, I just invited them to visit here. Izuku's group, what? Hisashi. My king. Please reconsider about this. They caused my son a lot of pain, and if I didn't make it on time, my son would be dead. Stella, Dad, what the F are you thinking? Mio, you want your son-in-law being suffer? Izuku, my king, I hope you have a good reason for this. Izuku's group, but Izuku, dear, I'm fine now. I'm overcome all of pain suffer because all of you. You Alk made me have a reason to live on, and no one will take me away from you. Hisashi, I trust you, son, but as a father I'm still worried. Rias, okay, let's hear your reason for invited 1A come to our empire. King, did you hear about what happened in Japan before? Izuku, I've heard vaguely that villains rule the country, right? King, yes, and then a group of villains was eliminated by one person. And turn out he's one of student from UA, and also he's part of 1A. Pyro 1A, they have some nerve for joined a hero course. Kushina, I hope they are not saviors since they hurt our Izuku. Hisashi, yeah, and their chance of redemption was far beyond. King, you guys can rest assured because it's definitely not them. Hisashi, wait, but I heard 1A was the same one who bullied my son. King, well, HPSC tried their best to cover the mere existence of one student because of his identity can shake their authority. Pyro, why? King, do you remember what I tell the top group of villain being take down every single one by one person? Oh yes. King, the fact is, Rias, he had monstrous power. Mio, powerful quirk. Urza, his secret power. King, he was quirkless. Silence. All what? King, despite being quirkless, but for some reason, once they find out they saw him standing alone while villain's army along with their boss been lied on the floor, only the fading breath and the dying body remain. Hisashi, how is it possible? King, the reason why HPSC tried their best to cover his existence because he's the first quirkless person who joined to UA, and also he shattered their face by being the winner of UA Festival. And rumor went too fast, and they also have to hired sniper to live him, but which it failed, and the latest thing is he take down all of villain, and their secret were exposed, which it led them fall apart. Izuku, someone who quirkless but prove anyone can be a hero. Kushina, what's happened to him? King, he still joined UA, and his name I kind of forgot. Izuku, I'm interesting that person sir beside, I want to see they're miserable since the glorious they want ended up being with quirkless one. Hisashi, yeah? Group, let's invite them. In Japan, we'll see a man who holding a bouquet of flowers and staring at someone's grave before placing it in front of the grave and pouring alcohol on the gravestone. I have to apologize since I couldn't find your favorite alcohol, but next time I'll find it to you, I swear. Hello, Nizu? Nizu. Hey kid, are you done with your business? Almost, why? Nizu. Apparently the Crimson Empire sent an invitation letter to 1A to go there. I see, but can you go before me? Because I still have something to do? Nizu. I know because of latest incident make you known by everyone as a first quirkless hero. If my nephew. I'm sure he'll find and having a happy life, sir. Nizu. Thanks a lot, kid, we'll see you later. Thought Crimson Empire, huh? And now let's get back to Japan. Right now they are rebuilding their hometown since it's messed up because of that incident. That incident caused a lot trouble, even lost someone's life, but now it's past thanks to him. He became a man who was loved by everyone and become a symbol of determination even though he's 18 years old. But it's not really good for Izuku's past. They couldn't accept the reality about he became the savior of Japan despite being quirkless, and yet he achieved something they couldn't do. Now they lost the passion and pride. As for Yagi family, never really good. Toshinori Yagi aka All Might, he neglected his work as a hero and lost the passion why he want to be a hero, plus the exposed from All for One about what he did to his stepson made he lost all of respect from everyone. The only thing make him survive is booze. As for Inko, she regret for not believe her son can be a hero, even he's quirkless, and the appearance of him made her sorrow even more and felt like she's a failure of mother, and she's thinking he proved everyone can become a hero, but why didn't I believe on my son who being quirkless as well? And she also shared a same fate with Toshinori. As for Izumi Yagi, she's the worst, even though what happened she still refused to believe everyone can be a hero, but in the deep down she know he is, and far better than them. As well as 1A. Butthole, they felt ashamed for seeing the person they despite the most became Japan's savior, and they imagine what life would be if they help Izuku achieve his dream to become hero. As for buttholes, you know who they refused to believe he proved anyone can be a hero, so they tried put him to the place, but ended up being humiliated in front of people, and they slowly broke. UA teacher, Nizu depressed, and even more failure of uncle/aunt to Izuku. Their guilt still haunted on them, and wish Izuku have a good life with people he loved. Nizu is about to take over as Madam President's position, and also UA's principal, since he was chosen by people who want to change society to be a better, which he gladly accepted, as he thanks to him, who is the key open to new future, as he hope Izuku will watch them somewhere. 1A. Izumi, how are they? Katsumi. Not good, he is now isolate, even my house he's in his room, and don't want to go out. Shoka. Shoto also ate constant noodle, and almost fat too. Ejiro. I heard Tenya is thinking about dropped out from UA too. Thinky. Maybe he felt awkward to stay here. Mina. It's all his fault, if he didn't exist we would be their savior now. Mineta. Yeah, and he's surrounded by hot girl now. Sato. Did your brain only think about this? Shoji. You didn't know how mess up we are now? Koda. Yeah. Tokoyami. We should be grateful because Niza gave us a second, even we didn't deserve it. Mina. We're kid, they shouldn't be serious about tiny mistake. Izumi. Yeah, and they made it like a big trouble. Sato. Feel like talking a brick wall. Aizawa. This is first time I'm agree with you. All, sensei. Aizawa. Sit down, I've something to announce to you all. They all sit. Aizawa. Good, and before we end our first year we got invitation from Crimson Empire, so they invite our class to go there. All what? Aizawa. Activate quite. All silence. Aizawa. They want to give us a vacation for a month, and also being trained by their knight. Ejiro. Being trained by knight. That's manly. Thinky ya? Momo. Crimson Empire, it's like the third world where magic being existed instead quirk, and they can see status too. I wonder how status I would be. Kyoka. Their land, it's like some isekai manga. Aizawa. So pack your thing, and we'll leave tonight. Ochako, what about him? Aizawa. He'll come after. All, okay. Aizawa. And that's all. And I have to inform this to your parent, and those brat too. Aizawa left. Izumi. We have to choose this as opportunity. All what? Izumi. We're from 1A2, which mean we also savior, so we can request them to help us find where my Oni-chan is. Katsumi. So we can bring him back to home sweet home. Mina. An arrested kidnapper. Toru. And he'll be our stay-home husband. Mina. That's smart, Izumi. Tsu. I don't think they know about what happened, so, yeah, we'll follow Izumi's plan. Mineta. Yeah, and everything will back to normal. Tokoyami, Sato, Shoji, Koda, recorded it. I doubt that. And tonight. Aizawa. So you packed your thing, huh? All yes. Izumi. And who will come with us? Aizawa. Your parent, Nizu, Midnight, Present Mike, Big 3, Nizu and me. He'll come after later. Katsuki. Thought I'll put all of my depress on that Deku. Shoto. Thought once we find him, I'll made sure he regret for left us. Tenya. Thought I'll scold him until the end of life. Inko, why are we here? AM. We'll take a vacation after everything happened, maybe this will heal us. Nizu, so you ready, huh? All yeah. Nizu took the ring and opened the portal to enter the Crimson Empire. As they went inside and saw how beautiful this empire is. All wow. Inko, this is a paradise. AM. Yeah, it would be great for healing our pain. Aizawa. And where will we go, sir? Nizu. Someone will take us. I'm here. Katsuki. Who's this weakling? When he finished his word, he felt tip of sword was pointing on his neck like it's ready to thrust it. I won't tolerate any bully come from your. Katsuki, scare high? Anyway, my name is Ikki Kurigane, and I was ordered by my king to come and take you. Aizawa. Thank you and sorry for my student's behavior. Ikki. If you taught him properly, maybe you won't lose your nephew. Aizawa. Wait, how did you know? Ikki. What else do you expect, huh? Don't you think we don't know what you did to innocent kid, but it's not like my business to taught you. Anyway, I'll take you to my king. Nizu. Thanks. Ikki. Anyway, where is he? Nizu. He'll come after us. Ikki. Oh man, I wish I would meet him now. And they're on their way. Momo. Kurigane-san? Ikki, huh? Momo. I heard this land can see our status if it true? Ikki. Yes and no. Momo, what do you mean? Ikki. It's true this land allow us to see our status, but not for outsiders since you're not people in here. Kyoka. So is it impossible for us? Ikki. Not at all. You need to register yourself as a visitor from our kingdom first, so you can peek on your status. Ejiro. Oh, is that so? I can't wait to see my status. Izumi. Can we peek someone's status? Momo. Izumi. That's illegal and again on the rules. Ikki. She's right. As for your world, it's mean invasion of privacy, right? Izumi. Oops. Ikki. except they agree to let you peek on them. Inko, Icky what? Mrs. Yagi? Inko, I want to ask you some. Icky, oh we're here. Oh wow. Kyoka, I wish I would live here. Am, is it possible if outsider want to move to live here? Icky, only got permission by my king and a few years ago, he just accept one kid to live here. Inko kid? Icky, well he was neglected by his family and being bullied by his friends. Oh, Inko, this story like my son. Icky, dunno but shame on them for neglected their own son. Oh you came huh? The knight who has emerald armor coming out from the entrance of castle and his grip of sword was gold. Icky hello bro. Thought some of them look miserable than I thought. Aizawa, who are you sir? I'm Emerald Knight, and I'm his supervisor and also sworn brother. For some reason 1A felt jealous and don't know why. Emerald, hey where is he? I thought I was about to meet him soon. Icky, he have something to do and from what Niza-san said he'll come after us. Emerald, I see. The Emerald Knight snapped his fingers and suddenly a strange magic circle appeared where Yue was standing and then slowly disappeared after a while. And suddenly something appeared in front of their face. Emerald, and now you can see your status. Oh why. A few moments later. Toru, why am I being useless? Denki, I wasn't dumb. Momo, kinda surprised, but that's fair. Ochako, I'm okay with that. Katsuki, my quirk should be superior, why the hell my quirk being A+ tier? Tokoyami, wow. Izumi, I'm strong and with my quirk I can be S tier, but why the hell am I lost to him and with one tap? Emerald, is he strong? Katsuki, he is US. Momo hit him with crowbar from nowhere. Momo, sorry for his rude behavior. And for your question, he's strong, even he quirkless, he had a strong determination and also ambition too. Emerald, what is it? Momo, he dream about world where people no longer care about their power. Kinda impossible at first, but... Emerald, what? Momo, he believed in the possibility of human beings to change for the better, and this incident showed that his dreams could come true. Emerald, Katsumi, how long do you keep praise on him? Momo, face it Katsumi, this world doesn't revolve around you. This is a reality, not your fantasy world where you can take everything you want. Ochako, stop cause every problem. Shoto, what's so special about him? Emerald, he's the reason why are you here. All what? Icky, we know what you did to Izuku Midoriya and all of disgusting you did to him. You crush his dream, drove him away. Katsuki, why are you all care about that weakling? Emerald warp himself behind Katsuki before pulling his head almost crash on the ground. Katsuki, get off me. Emerald, small brain like always Kakin. Katsumi, how did you know that nickname? Emerald, easy because. His helmet was disappeared and the reveal of himself made everyone gasp because Emerald Knight is. All, Izuku slash my baby boy slash my boy slash Deku. Izuku, hello butthole. Somewhere. So this is it huh? Oni-chan. Oh you wake up huh Eri? Eri, we arrived to Fantasyland. Will we able meet Elf? Giggle seem you really like Elf. Eri, I always like fantasy thing. Then, boom. F. Eri, what does F mean? All, Izuku. Izuku hello. Inko my baby. Inko tried to hug him, but he stopped her by using his sword point to her. Izuku, remember the deal you made with my dad before? You said you won't do anything stupid without my permission. Inko but, Izuku, I'm not someone who holds some grudge, but I don't want to do anything to you anymore. Izumi, but your kingdom invite us. Izuku, because they feel bad if they invite him alone. And I want to see how miserable you are. All what? Izuku, you said Quirkless couldn't be a hero and a waste of oxygen, but turn out he's one who saved your life no. He saved everything even you're not worthy. And they realized the kingdom invite them because they felt bad if they just invite him to come here alone not because they're worthy to come here. As for Katsuki, Shoto, Tinya, and some of 1A didn't like it. Why him? What did he do? Why is he special to everyone? They are much better than him, but why everyone praise him? All, why are you so cruel to us? Izuku, and do you think what have you done when we're kid? Silence. Izuku, but well I don't want to hold a grudge against you because I want to move forward to the future. Izumi, we can change. Katsumi, if you come back. Shoka, please will not force you anymore. Izuku, you all, and I went to another path now. You went to the path of hero, and I went to the path of knight. Katsuki, Deku just listened to. Izuku, quiet mutt. Katsuki, what did you just? Izuku snapped his finger, and suddenly, Katsuki started to suffocate. Katsuki writhed on the ground, trying to breathe until he started to run out of air, but Izuku snapped his fingers again, allowing Katsuki to breathe again. But because of what happened, Katsuki lost consciousness. Katsumi, what did you do to your brother? Izuku, Ikki, are you okay? Ikki, huh? I'm okay. Tenya, Izuku, you went too far. Izuku, do you think I care? Nah, F off. I'll take you all go to where you live in the few months. Inko, please tell me we'll live your place. Izuku, nah, my place don't have enough for you all. Inko, but, Momo, Auntie, we have many people here, and what make you think he have enough room for us? Inko, Ochako, even he doesn't want us to live there too. Izuku, seem like you still had some brain. Mina, hey, that's rude for girls. Momo, don't cause any trouble, Mina. Ochako, we are guests, but he can send us back anytime. Kyoka, we're here for vacation, not cause a trouble. See you, but. Izumi, a few moments later. Momo, Izuku, what? Momo, I don't know what should I call you. Izuku, just Midoriya. Ochako, okay, Midoriya, when you arrive here, do you feel like you're in some isekai manga? Izuku, honestly, yes. Kyoka, I see, and how do you feel? Izuku, surprised and feel like I'm in another world. Kyoka, me too. Izuku, thought I feel like I can have some normal chat with them. Did he change them? Shoji, why this place have some lower technology than our place? Izuku, this is because they place a lot of importance on magic. Equipment often contains something called lacrima, which is the core of magic use. Wait, why did you have a normal talk with them while us having a harsh talk? We all cause a trouble to you, but why are you treat us different? Izuku, that's why I said I don't want to cling to the past. This is just a casual conversation, but you're still clinging to the past and trying to force me. Inko, we just want you back. Izuku, tell me something? Inko, anything. Izuku, what am I to you? Inko, of course you're my son who I adore the most. Izuku, then answer me. When I told you, boy, what they did to me, you ignore, and instead you throw your wine on me. Inko, and she's remembering that time she's annoyed, and she threw the bottom of wine on Izuku's head, and he was bleeding. Izuku, that scar still remain on my face. Inko, Izuku, save it, anyway we're here. They saw a big mansion in front of them, and having a big yard for activity, and also swimming pool. Oh wow. Izuku, this is where you live and make yourself like a dorm, and of course separate bathroom, is that clear? Mineta/Kaminari, hi. Izuku. Izuku heard the voice came from Sky, and it was Issei Haidu. Izuku, what's happening? Issei, something happened, and they called the Heaven Knight to gather together. Izuku, let's go. Ikki, I'll go too. Izuku, Uncle, made sure everyone inside the mansion and do not come out until I came back. Nizu, we'll go too. Issei, what? Nizu, helping people is our job too. The knight or hero, it doesn't matter. Their job is protect people, nothing can change it. 1A, huh? Katsuki, finally my action. Shotoya? Ikki, what do you think? Izuku, whatever, you had a 1 minute to suit up. Later, Izuku and everyone now arriving were gathered, and then 6 girl coming to hug Izuku. Izuku, OW. Aizawa, who are these girls? Issei, they are princesses, also the knight too. Ikki, and the top is there is finances. 1A girl's heartbroken after hearing Izuku no longer love them, and he found new girlfriends as they don't want to believe it, while 1A boy they are jealousy on him, but before they do anything someone shows up. And now everyone is here. Izuku, dad? Hisashi. Oh hey son, but why are they here? Aizawa, hello Hisashi. Hisashi, don't talk to me. Aizawa, but. Hisashi, shut it. Inko, Hisashi. Hisashi, enough stupid chit-chat. The priestess informed us that the demon army was about to invade, so we had to fight it. Soldier, after Emerald Knight managed to driven it away for 3 years, it finally came back. Nizu, we already evacuate people to safe place. Hisashi, thanks for helping us, Nizu. Nizu, it's what hero do, and if they can't do their job, they can quit their job. Butthole, flinch. Izuku, everyone in your position. UA saw all of Nair being a position ready to fight, even they saw nothing in front of them. Hisashi, they are here. Boom. The thunder strike down on the ground caused the storm, and rain was falling down, and behind of smoke showing them a demon army, and they release atmosphere of killing around them, make human hard breath. Author, they have same height as human. Hello my rival. Izuku, absolute. Absolute. It's been a while, right? Izumi, thought peek. Unable to use unless they let you peek. Absolute. Hey, that mortal tried to peek my status. Izumi's shaking in fear. Absolute. But I'm a kind person. I'll let you peek my status. He's giving a permission. Izumi and 1A peeking on Izuku's status and absolute status, and they'll shock in the same time. Izuku Midoriya. Emerald Knight. Strength, S+. Speed, S+. Potential, S. Intelligence, S+. Endurance, S+. Magic, Element Manipulation. Magic Tier, S. Absolute. 4 Horsemen of Apocalypse. Strength, S+. Speed, S+. Potential, S. Intelligence, S+. Endurance, S+. Magic, Dark Manipulation. Magic Tier, S. Izumi, both Oni-chan and that prick has the same status. Hisashi, status doesn't mean everything their strength was mean S tier, but doesn't it's all guaranteed. Even if they're both S rank, they're only S rank. It can't guarantee that they're equally strong. UA, I see. Absolute. Let's start, shall we? Both of their side were ready for the war, but suddenly the rain was stopped. The storm was about to disappear. Demon, what's happening? Absolute. The rain was stopped. Izuku, strange, this situation never happened before. But 1A was shaking, and also teacher 2 like they knew something, and Nizu start to smile. Nizu, he's coming. Hisashi who? The sky that was obscured by the clouds slowly disappeared, and light fell to the ground. But that light was directed towards a person who was walking towards them. Tartarus. Funny you want to know about him? Warden. How do you feel when you met him? Huh? All for one. AFO. At first I saw him just a curicless nobody, but when he show up? Muscular. Everything changed. Overhaul. It was as if heaven had opened its doors to welcome him. And back to him, who finally show up on the war. AFO/muscular. Overhaul. The chosen one. Nizu. Ryu Yamazaki. Hisashi. Is that him? Ikki. Izuku, look at him. Issei. Oh my god. Izuku. He's taller than us. 1A. Ryu-Oni. Hisashi. Ryu-Oni? Nizu. In Japanese, Ryu-O mean dragon and Oni mean demon, and if it merge will become Ryu-Oni, aka demon dragon. Demons. Another weakling let's teared him apart. A mini demon lung toward to Ryu, meaning for tore him apart, while Absolute look at him, and he felt something dangerous. Absolute. Idiot fall back. Demons. H. Before they heard what Absolute said, they found themselves being on ground with severe pain and couldn't move. Demons. How? But Ryu keep quiet as he walked toward the demon army, leaving them like insect while Knight speechless. Hisashi. I couldn't see his move. Izuku, what's happening? Urza. They're falling apart, and we couldn't see his move. Stella. Maybe we should peeking on him for a bit. Stella. Why my peeking wasn't work? Hisashi, let me see. Hisashi, me too. Nizu, what? Hisashi, his status. As for Ryu Yamazaki. Ryu. I don't know who you are, but you messed my peace day. I hope you are ready for the consequences of your actions. Absolute. Now he was feeling anxious about this man's appearance, and he had checked Ryu's status before, but Ryu Yamazaki. Error. Error. Hisashi. His status said error. All what? Ikki. Maybe he didn't have any superpower? Hisashi. No, even people who don't have superpower, we still can peak their strength, speed, potential, intelligence, and endurance. Nizu. Then it's only have one reason now. Izuku. He must achieve to maximum status. Stella. It's impossible. Rias. But this is the first time when we saw error on someone's status. Back to Ryu and Demon Army. Absolute. Thought his status went error. This must be mistake or something. Ryu, what's wrong? Are you scared? Absolute. But why should I? The existence of one mortal couldn't make me scare after all. Ryu. Absolute. Go. Some of Demon are rushing to him for starting attack, but the water from nowhere splashing on their eyes. Demons, my eyes. Turn out he stomped his foot on the ground. And there was a puddle of water on the ground from the rain. And Ryu took out his own weapon, which was. Hisashi, what is that? Nizu. That's one of his weapon, 2 batons. Ryu draws out 2 staffs and swings them at the demon. And before the demon can use his magic, he creates an electric spear and throws it at Ryu. Demon 1. Take it. But Ryu pulled the body of another demon to receive the attack. The spear pierced through the demon's body and the other demon was about to attack Ryu, but Ryu threw dust at the demon's face and hit Demon 3's little demon with his knee. making him choke and almost throw out, and Ryu slammed them together. Absolute, have you no pride? Ryu, what? Absolute, you use a dirty trick. Ryu, like you care about dignity at all. Absolute, huh? You have a big mouth, why don't you brag to my face? Kid, go. Demon's army receive the order from their boss, start to lung on Ryu Yamazaki. Ryu, wait there. Absolute, I don't have any plan after all. Ryu, got it, I'll finish this quickly. Ryu used his batons to hit Demon while dodging their attack, while Absolute's carefully looking on him. Absolute, thought Ryu Yamazaki, huh? We only heard a rumor about him, but this is beyond than our expectation. He didn't have any superpower, but his skill is beyond than our army, and also them. That guy could be a great warrior for us or them, but he's still just a kid. The demon army began to surround Ryu, but Ryu did not show any sign of danger. However, some groups joined Ryu. Trio, Ryu Yamazaki. Ryu, huh? Who are you? Ikki. We heard the news about you, and I always want to meet you. My name is Ikki Kurigane. Issei, your worthy warrior. My name is Issei Hayudo. Izuku. I think you heard my story from Uncle Nizu. My name is Izuku Midoriya. Ryu, so you are Izuku, huh? Nice to meet you. Izuku. This is the first time when we saw error status, and it's come from you. But we can spare some weapon. Ryu saw his batons almost broke since he used this to fight demons, but some of them have metal helmet and also armor, make his batons took the damage. Ryu, I still have some spare, don't worry. Something crashed into their circle. It turned out to be a demon bigger than them, and it let out a loud roar. I'll fight me. Ikki, that monster. Ryu-Oni? Ikki, he's dangerous, get out here. Absolute. Oh, you're not getting away with this. Absolute create the shockwave to push Izuku, Issei, and Ikki away, and he create barrier. It's only have Ryu and Oni alone. Absolute. I'll be your opponent, you three. Oni uses his large club to smash the ground, creating cracks all over and sliding his weapon on the ground before throwing gravel at Ryu, who parries the attack with both clubs. When Ryu deflected the attack, he felt something about to smash his body, but what Ryu did surprised everyone. Ryu uses his two clubs to deflect Oni's attacks, deflecting Oni's attacks. Oni. Ryu, judging from your power, your level should be around high-end Nomo. Back to Knight and Yue. Hisashi, he can deflect that Oni's attack? Stella, what the hell is that, two batons? He's used it to fight many demon armies, and he can even deflect enemy attacks. Urza, how much strength does that person have to deflect that demon's attack? Back to Absolute and Trio, who confront each other. Absolute. Well, I can't go back with empty hand, so I think I'll take one of head from your army. Izuku, I don't think so. Izuku unsheathes his sword, which glows golden as Ikki and Issei step back to let Izuku fight Absolute alone. Absolute. So you were the first one, huh? Izuku. Yeah, bring it on. Absolute rushes to cut Izuku's neck, but Izuku dodges with a slight movement before using his own sword to create a small scratch on his face. Absolute. TCH. Absolute tries to do it again, but this time Izuku jumps up and delivers a double kick to Absolute, which makes him stagger a bit. Izuku. Activate. Izuku's sword began to cover itself with water before he took up another attack stance. Izuku. Water shot. Izuku swings his sword forward, revealing water that turns into numerous bullets and shoots towards Absolute, who then uses the sword that covers the darkness to instantly dissipate Izuku's power. Absolute also noticed that Izuku was now in front of him and raised his sword to attack Absolute, but he used his sword to deflect Izuku's attack. And now, they are relentlessly clashing with their swords as the UA, Crimson Army, and Demon Army are focused on the fight between Izuku and Absolute. Nizu. It's good to see Izuku went stronger. Hisashi. Of course he's my son. AM. Thought he's my son, not you. Inko. My baby will get hurt. I'll go to get him out. Inko used her telekinesis to intervene their fight, but the shockwave created from their fight prevent Inko to intervene the fight. Inko. I can't help my baby. Hisashi. Idiot. Katsuki. Thought that Deku, how dare he mock us down? I'll unalive you both. Katsuki tried to activate his quirk, but then he's remembered that day he become hyperventilation and then unconsciousness. Hisashi, huh? What happened to that mutt? Nizu, you wouldn't want to know that. Urza, he wouldn't lose to Demon. He has a dream to achieve after all. Momo, what's his dream? Mio, why do you want to know? Rias, or else you can destroy his dream once again. Mina, we did it for good to him. Toru, yeah? Pyra, no, you do nothing but crush his dream. He went through all of his trauma because of you did. 1A. Kushina, as for the parents, you should cherish them and support your children, but what? You went favoritism on Izumi. Don't you realize you destroyed your family by your own hand? Inko, I didn't think it straight. AM, we can't focus on 2 kid. Hisashi, you fing butthole instead of realize your mistake, but you still made a pathetic excuse. AM, I. Urza, you're not even good as them UA teacher. You said you didn't have time, but you still have time to have fun with them. The only one who treat nice was Nizu after all. Back to Izuku, he still struggled to fight with Absolute, while they tried to find their open. Absolute, that's my rival, you went stronger than last time. Izuku, you too. The two were about to jump towards each other, but in the process, something passed through them, and they crashed violently into the ground. Absolute, what was that? It was Oni, who laid on the floor with severe pain, and also a lot of damage around body full with the bruises, unable to stand. Absolute, Oni? What the hell is happening? Absolute looked back at the barrier he had created, only to find it had collapsed and Ryu Yamazaki was slowly approaching, holding 2 batons that were about to break. Ryu, then who's next? Back to UA. Hisashi, he's still standing after he fought that Oni? Nizu. Oh, I forgot to mention he had a lot of massive endurance, the rumor said. He can fight for a whole day. Urza, impossible. That Oni, we need at least S tier 3 knights to stop that Oni, but he did alone. Stella, amazing. But what the hell that 2 batons are? Did it inherit his endurance? Back to them. Absolute, it's not over yet. The Oni start to absorbing Demon's lifespan, and all of them were gathering to in front of him, and he consumed it by them become much bigger than before. And suddenly his 2 batons was broken by Oni's attack. Oni's body changed from red to purple, all of his body was consuming by dark aura. Uncontrolled Oni's status. Strength, S to maximum. Speed, S to maximum. Potential, not applicable. Intelligence, B to not applicable. Endurance, S plus to maximum. Absolute, and you'll regret it, prepare to die since your weapon was broke. UA and Knight. Hisashi, we have TO back him up. Ikki, ISSEI, let's go. Issei, got it. Nizu, go. As for UA, students and knights lunged themselves to fight that Oni since it's too far from him to handle it alone, but Ryu still paused, and then he looked at his baton, which it was broke. Izuku. Even Oni went overflow and his status went to maximum, but he's still standing, not flinch for a bit, and his status still said, error. And Izuku finally realized and his eyes wide open and shocked. Izuku thought his status said error doesn't mean maximum, but he's beyond and status would read it. Ryu looked at his weapon, which it was broke, while Oni's attack was about to crush him. Ryu, weapon, it's nothing special. A weapon is about perception. That's why anything can be weapon. Even if it was a broken fragment of baton, based on how you think about it, it can become weapon anyway. And Ryu's memory flashback on when he was kid, and he heard the word from mysterious man. Ryu, for example, from the moment when I think this is a sword. What happened next was very fast. At the moment, Oni was about to swing his arm at Ryu, but at that moment, Oni's arm was cut off while Ryu was in a swordsman's stance. Ryu, then this is a sword. Thud. Oni. HH. As Oni was crying out, the pain that had taken Ryu shot through Oni's body, and as Ryu's feet landed on his body, Oni was pierced with slashes all over his body, causing his vital fluid to turn into a fountain that flowed out of his body, and he lost all his power. Author, inspired by Lookism. Everything went silence, yes everything. Izuku, Issei, Ikki, his dad, his group, UA, 1A, even Absolute 2. All of them couldn't believe the powerless one man just teared Oni apart 2 times. Even thought Oni's power went to maximum. And suddenly the status appeared to everyone except Ryu Yamazaki. Japan. AFO. You know, all of Underworld and martial artist giving an alias to Ryu Yamazaki, even he had too many name. Warden, what? AFO. He have many name, and yet it couldn't guarantee his skill or how strong he is, but he learned and study all of martial arts. Yes, everything, and yet he achieve all of them, even how to use weapon too. Warden, and what's the name they called? AFO, his name. Ryu Yamazaki. Strength, error. Speed, error. Potential, error. Intelligence, error. endurance, error, alias, and more. Hero name, Regulus, alias, Grandmaster, and more. Oh, Grandmaster? Hisashi. He just a kid but got the name Grandmaster? Urza. He can turn his broken baton become a sword? Pyra. Seem he had some swordsman skill. I wish I could spar with him. Stella. I feel strange. Mio, what do you mean? Stella. About his status. The status we see of him is different from before. For those without supernatural powers, it will be brown. For those of us with magic and quirks, it will be yellow. The demons will be purple, but at the same time, Ryu Yamazaki's is blue. Nizu. It's true, he's different than us. Rias. Maybe we should ask Issei's wife. Back to Ryu, Izuku, and Absolute. Ryu. Why am I feeling goosebumps after said that word? Absolute. Thought he managed to take down that Oni? That's unacceptable. Izuku. Thought he's strong. How can he achieve such a power like this? Ryu. With hard work and determination, everything can be possible. You know I still can go all day. Absolute. Laugh. Interesting. Ryu Yamazaki. This is far beyond than any of us expected. I'll return someday, but with all of 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Absolute disappeared from their sight as Ryu looked at his 2 batons before he placed on tie ground like he said goodbye to these weapons. Izuku, what are you doing? Ryu. This weapon, I have been traveling with this for so long. It is time to pay my final respects. This weapon can only travel with me this far. Aftermath. Ryu, what are you doing? Izuku. Checking your body. Now that they're back in the Empire, Izuku performs a physical examination on Ryu, requiring him to remove his clothes to undergo the physical examination. Izuku. Thought this person's body is very good. His body has been refined to the point of being perfected body. Ryu, done now? Izuku, done. Ryu, thank you. Izuku. I want to ask, how exactly do you when you become the savior of Japan? Ryu, how I feel. Annoyed. Izuku, why? Ryu. They gave me a plenty alias. I already have my hero name, but yet they gave me multiple name. Izuku, hero name? Ryu. The brightest hero, Regulus. Izuku, why Regulus? Ryu. Although my name means dragon, I was born under the sign of the Leo, and in the constellation Leo, Regulus is the brightest star. So I use this name to be a beacon of hope for everyone. Izuku, giggle that suit to you. Ryu. And what about your second life? Izuku. Peace and quiet. I surrounded with people who cherish me, and when I came here my power was awakened. Ryu. Good to hear because Nizu always miss you and hope you have a happy life. Izuku. And how about them? Ryu. I don't know about their relationship in the past, but seem like they're on verge of broke. Izuku, why? Ryu. I knew about your past from Nizu, and when I met them at first I became outcast, because well I was quirkless. And after USJ incident some of them slowly change. Izuku, what happened? Ryu. I saved them from villains. I think what happened that they hit them really hard, and a few days later they came clean to me. Izuku, who? Ryu. Yayorozu, Uraraka, Jiru, Tokiyami, Sato, Shoji, and Koda. Izuku. I also curious about them too today. When I met them they changed their way. Ryu. And because of that seemed like it have 2 sides of the class, and another one was blaming on me. Izuku. I can see why. Because you made something they couldn't do. Ryu. Pathetic, right? Izuku, yeah? Ryu. As for Yagi couple, no comment. Izuku. Agree, but can you do a favor for me? Ryu, what is it? Izuku. Can we spar tomorrow or few days later? Ryu. I'm fine with that, but oh well I need to pick up on someone. Izuku, who? Ryu, you'll see. Back to other one. Knight took the lifeless Oni's body for investigate too, and when they saw Oni's body come along too they felt excited for finally to get it. Hisashi. That Oni the monster we want to investigate, I couldn't believe it. Nizu, why? Hisashi. This Oni took many life of our Knight, and when it absorbed their soul will stuck inside, and couldn't rest in peace. And now we can set them free. Nizu. Good to hear, and I hope no one will suffer anymore. Hisashi. And more important, this will be more annoying from now on. Nizu, why? Hisashi. Everyone know about Ryu Yamazaki, even those demons. So some of country will come and give a proposal for him to stay here. Nizu. This will be more annoyed. Hisashi. His status said error too. I think they all want to create the powerful family like what you call quirk marriage. As we will see Ryu Yamazaki who walk out of the castle into the outside, and his face is more serious than before. Hisashi. Soon, People all over the world will be hunting Ryu Yamazaki. The incident came across to the whole kingdom, and another city about error status happened as Crimson Empire aware about it too, and they have to discuss it about this later, but right now Izuku's watching his status. Izuku. It seemed the myth was real. There are still tiers higher than S rank. Let's get back for a few hours ago. We'll see Izuku, Hisashi, Ikki, Issei, and Izuku's group were arrived Issei's house to discuss about error status. Issei, you're back. Issei. I'm back, Asia-chan. Asia, Izuku, Ikki, everyone is here too. Rias, we want to ask you something. Asia, what is it? Asia, I see an error status. Huh? Stella, we don't have a clue about this. Mio, we don't know this is fake or not, but his status keeps at error. Asia, don't tell me. Hisashi, do you know something? Asia, actually, my dad once told me something about tier. Urza, why? Asia, a myth about tiers above S rank. Pyra, can you explain about this? Asia, tiers are designated as F, E, C, B, A, and S, right? But there are stories of tiers that are above the normal levels, but no one has ever been above S, so it's just a baseless story. Izuku, do you know what levels above S are? Asia, I have to investigate about this, and also a portion which would allow us to peak that rank, so it would take a few days before I done. Issei, I'll help you too. Asia, now you'll cause more trouble. Issei, sad. Rias, we don't want to clear your mess. Over. Izuku, what did he do to overcome S tier? Hello, mister. Izuku looked who call him, but he couldn't see until he heard again. Over here. Izuku looked down, and he see a little kid who had albino hair, and her bag have sunflower, also her hand hold apple candy. Izuku, blank. Airy, mister. Izuku, thought this is definitely the cutest being I ever met. Did she come from heaven? Or is she an angel? Airy, hello. Izuku, snap, huh? Airy, oh, good thing you're alright. Izuku, what are you doing here? Airy, I'm looking for my brother, but I'm worried about you. I saw you staring at something. Izuku, oh, it's called status. Airy, cutest ask what is that thing? Izuku, yexi. Stop working. As for Hisashi, he's resting at home while thinking what Asia told him and everyone. Hisashi, Ryu Yamazaki, who is he? Honey? Hisashi, hey Chisato. Chisato, I heard you went to Issei's house along with my baby. What's happening? Hisashi, Chisato, do you heard about rumor recently? Chisato, you mean a kid who have an error status? Hisashi, yeah, and we asked Issei's wife, turn out it has a tier higher than S rank. Chisato and Hisashi, and that's rumor it came from 1A. Chisato, you don't mean that brat who hurt our child, right? Hisashi, oh no, it's not them. Chisato, glad to hear about it. And who is he? Hisashi, Ryu Yamazaki. He didn't have any superpower, but he's full with his skills, and also all of martial arts due to Nizu's stated. Flashback. Nizu, Ryu Yamazaki. He have something we didn't have. First, his body was sharpened into perfection, and his unbelievable physical ability was beyond than all might. Hisashi, anything else? Nizu, if what you said was truth, then the answer is he surpassed human's limit. Over. Hisashi, maybe he's stronger than me. Chisato, but it just raw strength, right? If it count overall, you still stronger than him. Hisashi, no, even it was count, I have no match against him. He take down that Oni by himself. Chisato, no way that Oni, we need a trio Heaven Knight to take it down. Hisashi, good thing he's our side. Back to Izuku and Eri. Eri, hi. Izuku, they're there. Now, both of them are playing together because Eri's cuteness makes Izuku want to spoil Eri everything and is ready to do anything for Eri. Author, why not? For Eri, I can do anything. Eri, that was fun, Izuku-san. Izuku, thought I wish I could adopt her, but she had her brother. Eri, too bad, I need to see my brother. Izuku, who is your brother? I'll go with you. Eri, smile, yay, I have another brother. Izuku, thought too cute. Eri, my brother's name is Ryu. Izuku, cough, wait, what? Eri, Ryu Yamazaki is my brother. Izuku, I know him. Eri, my brother really cool guy. He's the best brother to me, unlike those meanie who keep. Insult him, and I don't care because he's my big brother. He adopted me and took care of me like real sibling. Izuku, huh, adopted? Eri, shoot, I talk too much. Anyway, let's find my brother. Izuku, thought she's really energetic, unlike her brother. Eri, Edo, why many people around here? Izuku, wait, that's Both of them saw the person who was in front of some group with many people around them, and then, Eri, Ondai-chan. Ryu, huh, Eri? Unknown place. Error status? Absolute. Yeah, I really check, and his status still said error. What do you think? Titus, Diablo, and Tuga. Titus, error or not, he need to pay for insult us. Diablo, I'll expose his cheating and make him realize for he shouldn't made fun of us. Tuga, I'll make him to become my toy and enjoy to torture him. I can't wait to see his pathetic face. Absolute, my lord, what do you think? Absolute, got it, will do as your wish. Spoiled. As Izuku and the others were talking about something, they all heard a sound and a shadow appeared behind Ryu Yamazaki. It was a large demon that was much taller than Ryu Yamazaki. Hola. Ryu, who are you? No way. My lord. Ikki, it can't be. Issei, Overlord. Hisashi, Demon King. Nizu, I can't breath. 1A, fear I want to go home. Everyone trembled in fear as the dark aura they all felt was suppressing them. Even Izuku's hand holding the sword was shaking. Izuku, thought this is the Demon King? His aura is ready to devour us at any moment. Overlord. Ryu Yamazaki, this is gonna be tasty. Ryu. Overlord. Smirk your way tastier than I thought. The previous chapter will see Ryu Yamazaki was encounter with some people, while we should went to a few minutes ago Ryu was looking his sister. Ryu. Damn it, I shouldn't played hide and seek with Eri in this place. Ryu still looking for his sister until he bumped to someone, but instead of that he didn't fall, but it's woman who fell down. Ryu, huh? Sorry. Woman. Hey, watch your move. Ryu. Huh, is this my fault? Woman, why yay? Gotcha. Woman. Ryu saw that the light noose tied around the body of the woman who had bumped into him was a group with only one man, and the rest were all women. Ryu, who again? Weakling shouldn't my name, but let me introduce ourselves. Ryu. Then I don't want to hear it from you. Come on, let me introduce first. Ryu. Fine, thought I can sense he's annoyed. I'm Hero who summoned from another world named Icarus. And we're his team, whisper his group. Komi, Mika, healer. Tuka, elf. Rika, knight. Ryu. Thought did I read Isekai manga too much? Icarus. We're capturing this slave and take her to soldier. Ryu, thought slave? Even this place have a slave too? Woman. I didn't do anything wrong. Mika. Yeah, discuss with soldier. Woman. Hey, you help me. Ryu, how why should I? You're not even say sorry to me. Woman. I'm not wrong. Ryu, women. Icarus. Good choice, weakling. Ryu. Thought calm boy calm. Icarus. Your attitude just like your mother. Ryu. Icarus. I can't wait. Ryu, fellas. Icarus, what? Ryu. Her mother have nothing to do with her, and why do you brag about her mother? Icarus, smug why? Don't tell me your mother also. Slap. Ryu slapped him really hard, make him fall on the ground before stomp his foot on Icarus's face, and he's knocked out. Ryu. Hero or not, you shouldn't went around and call Stanger's mother is a beach. Komi, Icarus John. Ryu. You can come if you're wishing of death. Icarus's group freaking out for hearing his word, but then the woman's shouting on him. Woman. I didn't ask you to help me, don't act, you're my savior. Ryu. You're right. You didn't ask, but this butthole just insult my mother, and why should I care about you? Woman, what? Ryu, why would you surprise? Anyway, you can deal it by yourself, and I'll go back to my way. Ryu stepped out of the area, leaving the woman standing there while Icarus' group healed him back to normal. Icarus was now boiling with rage after being slapped unconscious by Ryu Yamazaki. Woman, sorry. Ryu. Woman. I'm sorry for everything I said to you, please help me. I was accused by people for betrayed human to join demon. I couldn't do anything, because no one helped me, so please crying help me. Icarus. I'll arrest you for hitting summon hero who came from goddess. Slap. This time he was slapped by Ryu again, but he saw Ryu who was pissing off, and he rolled up his sleeves. Ryu. Get up, you mother fair. Icarus. Not only once, but you hit me twice, you powerless. This time I will make sure to put you on the place you belong. Komi. Don't you know who he was? Tuka. He has no magic, so we can deal with him easy. Rika. Let me finish it. Ryu Niken. Ryu, huh, Eri? Izuku. Look out. In that instant, Rika's sword was about to cut off Ryu's neck, but Ryu's instincts immediately reacted by using his own teeth to block Rika's sword. And the look he gave Rika was like a beast that gave Rika goosebumps so much that she automatically let go of her sword. Rika. Thought what's that feeling? Mika. No ordinary human had ever defended against Rika's sword before. Komi. Isn't he a person without power? Tuka, let me scan. Tuka poked. Icarus, heal her. Komi, hi. Tuka, pant pant. Rika worried what's happening? Tuka, we should run. Icarus, what are you blabbing for? Tuka, his status said error. Hero party, what? Tuka, we couldn't match his power. Icarus, stop being coward and fight. I'm hero who was blessed by goddess to take down Overlord. Komi, then I'll boost all of you ability. Icarus, power up, ha ha ha, I will expose your cheating. I'm the one who surpassed my own limit, so no one can beat me. Tuka, worried no we couldn't. Ryu, did you see a wall? Icarus, huh? You're about to die and blabbling something, right? Ryu, I said did you see or climb wall or not? Icarus, huh, I don't need to see any of it. I said I'm surpassed, that mean I surpass. Izuku, I should. Eri grabbed Izuku's hand tightly, not want Izuku to interfere her brother, like she knew something will happen in the future. Izuku, why do you grab my arm? I have to do my job. Eri, shake her face, don't. Icarus, HH. Icarus is screaming to power up even more and charge all of his strength on his fist, and the light was coming from sky to strike his fist, which would increase his strength even more. Icarus's status. Strength, A to S+. Speed, A to S+. Potential, A+. Intelligence, A. Endurance, A. Magic, Booster. Magic Tier, A. Bless from Goddess. Flying, Healing. Icarus, behold the power of surpass the limit super. Icarus, amazing fist. Icarus strike his fist on Ryu's face, and he landed a proper hit on Ryu, and the yellow light emitted from Icarus' fist, creating destructive energy around the area, but Izuku was able to warp everyone out of the area. The surrounding area was destroyed as Icarus grinned happily at having just dealt with the thorn in his side. Icarus, ahaha, and this will be lesson for useless like you who disobey me. But when the smoke cleared, Ryu was still standing there, receiving Icarus's attack without any qualms. But Ryu's face looked even more terrifying. Ryu, that's not it. Icarus, shocked how? Before he said anything, he was grabbed on his face by Ryu's hand before slamming on the ground, with single blow creating vibration in surrounding area. Ryu, that's not it. People all of Era only giving a silence for seeing who qualified himself a hero who was summoned by goddess being strike down by a stranger one with one shot. Ryu, you're fake, you're not surpass anything, the only thing you survived because blessed from goddess. Icarus knocked out again, but this one even healing couldn't recover his pain, moreover his group are picking him up and ran away leaving him behind. Ryu, he's liar, he haven't even seen the wall or anything yet, and he still claimed to be a transcender. Ryu rubbed his face where he had been punched earlier before brushing the dust off his body. Ryu, pitiful. That guy's punch isn't that powerful. That Oni's punch is even more powerful. Amidst the whispers of the people, Ryu bowed his head in front of the surrounding people. Ryu, bow, I'm sorry for cause such a destruction like this. I'll make sure this place will be repaired as soon as possible. Citizen, it's fine. Izuku, thought what was that aura just now? Even though it was a split second, Izuku saw the moment Ryu slammed Icarus' face into the ground. At that moment, there was a black aura that chased Ryu's arm movement. Izuku thought at that moment there was a black aura, but I felt a sense of despair. What exactly was it that he was talking about, climbing the wall and the transcending? Eri, come on Izuku-Nizan. Ryu, Eri, how were you exploring in this city? Eri, really cool, brother. Ryu, glad to see you like it. Eri, also this is Izuku-Nizan, and Izuku-Nizan, this is Ryu-Niken. Ryu, we met before. Izuku, that's right, Eri-chan. Eri, then let's go home together. And the three of them go back home together. Ryu, Yon, I'm sleepy. Eri, Yon, me too, Ryu-Nizan. Ryu, I heard that when the sun rises here, it becomes a rainbow. Eri, sparkling, I want to see it. Ryu, that's why we get up so early, but isn't this a bit early? The sun rises at 6 a.m., but it's only 4 a.m. Eri, I'm exciting and you can't blame me, you know? Ryu, hi. Eri's behavior will a bit different from canon because since Ryu took care of Eri has learned and inherited some of Ryu's traits. Author, if anything went wrong to Eri, you can blame it on Ryu. Ryu, why the F is it my fault? Author, you corrupted her. Another mini Izuku's fanfic story. Izuku, dad mode, I sense someone corrupted my snowball. Back to my verse. Ryu, but this still too early. Ryu heard the noise not far away, then he and Eri go together, and the person who made the sound it was Izuku who trained. Ryu, Izuku? Izuku, huh? Yamazaki and Eri-chan? Why will you wake up so early? Ryu, she want to see her fantasy thing, and you too? Did you always train in the time like this? Izuku, yeah? Ryu, do you have properly rest? Izuku, I guess so. Ryu, I see, but I can see your eye, can feel your hesitation. Izuku, how did you? Ryu, can I borrow your sword? Izuku, okay? Ryu, your sword swing is not in line with your breath. All you have to do is manage your feelings. If you can handle it, you'll be able to swing your sword better than ever before. Ryu swings his sword forward, causing a severe force and cracking the wall, breaking into pieces. Ryu, see? Izuku, gasp, I'm surprised. Izuku glanced at Ryu's eyes, which suddenly glowed bluer than before. Izuku, your eyes. Ryu, huh? Izuku, your eyes are so beautiful. Ryu, thanks, but I don't like men. Izuku, not like that. Ryu, but it's not strange because my eyes have been like this since I was born. Izuku, I see, but it still have a time. Ryu, why? Izuku tosses the wooden sword to Ryu and Ryu catches it. Izuku, let's spar some match, it's been a long time since I was excited. Ryu, I see. Izuku was preparing to practice his sword, but Izuku felt his throat cut off from his shoulder. Yes, that was how Izuku felt. Izuku realized from his instinct that it was very dangerous, so he quickly ducked, but the wall cracked from Ryuk's sword swing. Izuku felt that he would be cut in half, so he used his sword to defend against Ryuk's attack. Although he could only hold back, the vibration caused Izuku to bleed from his nose. Ryu, I'll ask you again, are you still feeling exciting right now? Izuku, even the force from Ryu's sword swings inflicts such damage? Am I facing a monster or something? But Izuku began to smile with even more excitement at the corners of his mouth, even though he saw Ryu's physical strength earlier. Ryu thought he's smiling. Izuku, here I go. A few hours later. Stella, morning girls. Pyra, morning Stella. Urza, where is Izu? Rias, maybe he's training again. Mio, likewise. Kushina, then let's go to battlefield. Back to Hisashi. Hisashi was waiting something, and then he saw Nizu along with UA teacher and students. Hisashi, hey Nizu, what are you doing here? Nizu, well, I think this is a good idea for having a fresh training for them. Aizawa, I think. Hisashi, good idea, and I hope they train hard. Nizu, and what are you doing here? Hisashi, I'm here for my son. Inko, my baby. Hisashi, we always train in the morning. Inko, don't you realize you're abusing him? Hisashi, he wished to be strong, and this is not abuse but training. I wonder why the hell I like you since you're dumb beach. AM, don't insult my wife. Hisashi, or should I set it to you? AM, Hisashi/father-in-law. Hisashi, oh dear. Somehow Inko's heartbroken for hearing Hisashi called some rear deer other than her, and when All Might saw Hisashi's wife, he blushed and want to know her more. Chisato, did you see Izuku? Hisashi, nah, and this is long enough, maybe he's in the field. Before they said anything, something broke through the wall and slammed into the ground. And it was Izuku who was landing on the ground with minor damage. Hisashi, my boy. Chisato, you're bleeding. They heard footstep was coming on the way as everyone put their position to fight stance, and when he showed up, it was Ryu who was holding his sword, and he didn't have any damage except his clothes have some scratch. Izuku kneel on the ground having a hard time to breath, but when he look up, he smirk even more. Izuku, smirk, he's Fing monster. Ryu, thought not bad. Izuku and Ryu charge at each other, fiercely engaging each other in a sword fight, taking turns attacking and defending. And they shocked again because Ryu made surprised even more for having sword skill more than they thought, because he made Izuku went all out. Chisato, is that him? Is that Ryu Yamazaki? Hisashi, yes, and he's one who defeat Oni by himself. Kushina, they look evenly matched. After they fought and had to slide away from each other, Izuku spoke first. Izuku, you're strong, really strong. Ryu, thanks. Izuku, shall we continue? Ryu, I guess. Katsuki, quirkless Fing buttholes. Katsuki uses his quirk to fly and interrupt Izuku and Ryu's training before he gathers bombs in both hands in an attempt to double blow Deku, but Ryu ignores his reaction and dodges casually. Ryu, oops, oh. Katsuki, furious, are you trying to look down on me? Bam. Ryu, annoying. Ryu landed a knee and hit Katsuki's upper abs before he vomited a lot of vital fluid and fell to the ground, while everyone was shocked that using a knee there could cause that much damage. Katsuki coughed and cried. Stella, just one hit, and he's crying? Rias, pathetic. Miyoya? Izuku thought no, if it was just one time, it probably wouldn't have been possible to do this much. Hisashi, that moves are rough and unrefined. Kushina, what do you mean? Izuku, that means Ryu's fighting skills are extremely brutal and savage. Hisashi, now I understand why he had many weapons. Ryu uses weapons to stop him from fighting brutally and savagely with his bare hands. Izuku, yeah? Back to Ryu. Ryu, thought good analysis, but not enough / it looks like you broke your promise. Katsuki, even he's still choking on it, but he realized what Ryu's gonna do bit what he didn't know, he will do something make him regret for the rest of his soul. Katsuki, fear stay away. Ryu, silence. Aizawa, we should stop him. Nizu, Ryu Yamazaki. Ryu, what? Nizu, this time I'm begging you, but if you do something like this again, I'll not prevent anything. Ryu, fine. Hisashi, what is it? Nizu-san, what did you forbid Ryu Yamazaki from doing? Nizu, you couldn't imagine about it. Izuku, thought Nizu's words were a bit shaky, as if he knew what Yamazaki was going to do next. Izumi, Oni-chan, let's make a deal. Izuku, what? Izumi, we, Class 1A, challenge you. If we win, you will have to come back and abandon your divorce and those wares and become our stay-home husband. Katsumi, and of course you don't have other choice but accept it. Shoka, our love will drove the evil away from your heart. Ochako Momo Kyoka, thought seriously? Tokoyami, may I withdraw? I don't want to be in any part of this. Shoji, same me. Shoto, shut up, we're 1A, and we're savior of Japan, we don't have to fear anything? Ryu thought, huh? Izuku's group, huh? Inko, we'll join too. AM, yeah? Ryu, adults shouldn't interfere, kids fight. Inko, step aside, quirkless. AM, yeah, we're going to help them to drove evil away. Ryu, you guys give it a try. If you take one step, I swear you'll never end well. AM, Ryu, you know exactly what I did to you, right? Sue, you're part of our class, so join this fight too. Mina, maybe we'll invite you to our group. Tinya, yeah, we should stick together. Ryu, thanks but no. Izumi, Izuku, you know what, this is wasting my time, but if I win you'll leave me alone and don't interfere in my life, and also my family. 1A deal. Ryu, seem like this is one-side masquerade. Izuku and Ryu were sparring as their promise, but they were annoyed by Izuku's past, and they made a proposal which it's stupid. And now Izuku's being in front of 1A. Ryu, while Ryu's blocking the way so Inko and All Might couldn't interfere their fight. Ryu, Eri-chan, Mirio-senpai will take care of you, and he'll take you to see Fantasy's son. Eri, really? Why? And Eri went with big 3 of UA. Inko, you're 1A too, why don't you go to help them? AM, your strength will help us a lot. Ryu, Midoriya already move on, but you all stuck in the past thinking only how to went back once they before. Inko, back then we're happy together. Ryu and Midoriya? Inko, Ryu, you only thinking yourself, but didn't think about his feeling. AM, Ryu, Midoriya, make it done once and for all. Izuku, nodded, got it. Katsumi, Katsuki, are you ready? Katsuki, Kafaluna live that quirkless piece of, but we need to put Hin in the place first. Izumi, everyone, let's work together, our friendship will drove the evil inside Oni-chan away. 1A some got it. Hisashi, I know they're dumb. Stella, but never thought they're dumbass. Kushina, what make they think they can win? Chisato, I'm curious, they said Ryu Yamazaki's strength will help them a lot. Did they really think Ryu can defeat my baby? Hisashi, don't know, but maybe he can win. Kushina, I remember Izuku mention about Yamazaki's body. Chisato, what about his body? Mio, Oni-chan said Yamazaki's body is at the perfect body. I don't know what that means, but it said that Yamazaki's body has been refined to become a perfection. Nizu, he has an impossible physical ability that even All Might can't match. Chisato, perfect body, huh? Interesting. Ryu, from now on, you must have fair fight. You are not allowed to fight dirty. Anyone who breaks the rules will be punished. Ryu's words caused All Might to clutch his right arm, while Katsuki, who had regained his composure, was still in shock, while Izuku was in a fighting stance. Ryu, go. Tinya, Recipro burst. Tenya rushed forward at a speed comparable to a racing car, aiming to finish him off, but was hit in the sternum by Izuku, who was clenched in a fist, causing Tenya to fall down while holding his stomach. Tenya, Gronarg how? Izuku, you've been moving in a straight line all along. No matter how fast you run, it'll be the same if you keep walking like this. Tenya, how about this? Tenya changed his movement to running back and forth so that Izuku wouldn't be able to detect his movements, and before Tenya could kick, he suddenly slammed into the ground. Izuku, gravity fallen. Tenya, ant move. Denki, you monster 1,000,000 volt. Denki released his lightning on the ground while everyone's running away, but Izuku controlled the lightning and strike back on Denki, which would make him dump again. Izuku, I'll show you the result of my training. Izuku raised his hand to the sky, and at the same time, there were pieces of rock that fell from the sky and became a piece of meteor that shot towards them. Ryu thought it seems that Midoriya can control the elements of the world and even adapt to his own moves. Izuku, is that all? Before the other side can do anything, Izuku thrusts his own arm into Toru's neck as she tries to attack Izuku from behind, and she is shocked that someone saw her movements. Toru, how? Izuku, shut it, you made me sick. Izuku clenched his fists tightly before he could punch Toru in the stomach. Ojiro's tail stopped Izuku's arm, and he asked Izuku, Ojiro, are you going to hurt a woman? Izuku, all I see it's just a brat who didn't accept the reality. Izuku grabbed Ojiro's tail tightly, and he slammed them down together, not even tried, and his sight saw Momo, who created the cannon, is ready to fire. Izuku thought buying a time. That won't work. Kyoka, how about this heartbeat surround? Kyoka uses her jacks to remove the equipment pieces from her wrists and aim them towards Izuku, channeling a loud heartbeat that ignores conventional defenses and incapacitates him. Kyoka, now Yamamo. Momo, this is my last shot. Izuku, tack. Izuku creates a wall of earth out of the ground to protect himself from Momo and Kyoka's attacks, and uses the earth to bind them. Izuku, good planning but still weak in terms of physical strength. Because they're weak, so what they can do is buy some time for us to charge on you. As Izuku saw the other was surrounding on him and ready to taking on charge. Izuku, couldn't believe I'll get caught in your trap. But before everything goes as their plan, Izumi and her squad came to ruin their plans by attacking them for some reason, leaving only Izuku and his main bully on the field. Izuku, annoyed, what did you do? Izumi, we just eliminate useless people. Katsumi, they're useless unlike us. Izuku, aren't they your friends? Shoto, who's care? They're weak unlike us. And we will show them who's the real one. Shoka, our love will help you out from darkness. Izumi, wait there and we'll save you. 1A, who's still breathing, shocked for hearing some of their childhood's friend never thought their friend. In the meantime, Ryu, who's watching him get ready for his position. Ryu, this won't end well. Izuku suddenly raised his arm, and Izumi and her gang suddenly began to feel suffocated and unable to breathe. They clutched their chests before collapsing. Izumi, what's happening? I can't move. Katsumi, me too. Izuku, you guys are even more trash than I thought. Even though you are all trash, you are even worse. Shoka, we only trust ourselves. The rest can go F themselves. Ryu, it seems like you guys have failed not only as teachers or parents, but also as adults too. AM/Inko. Aizawa, Ryu, the past has come back to haunt you, Shoto Aizawa. As for Izuku, who was clenching his fist tighter, and that is causing them to become more breathless, their faces turning red and their eyes going blank. Izumi, please, Oni-chan. Shoka, your wife hurt. Katsumi, please, this isn't you. Inko, crying, please, Izuku. Inko's trying to stop, but Ryu stopped her by one tap. Ryu, what a drag. Ryu looked at Izuku, who was about to finish his playing around and want to stop it once and for all, but he stopped, clenched his fist. Make them began to.